I want people to like know that it's like real life out here.
Yeah.
It's not like because a lot of people think I'm like living the dream. In certain ways, I am, but some people think I'm like out here doing all this work and getting a lot of money, being all happy. But there's a lot of stuff that you have to. It's just not like amazing when you leave home, and you're just learning about yourself and you're learning about the world and you're trying to be independent. You're trying to like understand all these things about life. And so a lot of people think that it's like amazing, but there's a lot of real stuff. And so there's not really a lot of places you can tell people that. Like a lot of places that you can be real, you know. But in reality, I'm like super insecure about a lot of areas of my life. I'm like not good around girls that much. Like, I'm like all right, but I'm like not amazing around girls. Like I'm not smooth. Yeah, people assume that I'm like super confident, and I'm like I have a lot of insecurity. I'm like always thinking about what people think about me. New York's a tough city in many ways, but it's also like one of the best cities. It's really beautiful, but it's very different from where I grew up. You know, Florida, Sanford, Florida, like not a big city. Definitely not super rural, but like not New York. And a lot of places are not in New York. And it's been rough. Like growing up, I grew up in the church and stuff. I grew up like in this like very specific mindset. And I never like aligned to it 100%, but like it still was more narrow than what it is like being here. Like I love meeting people who aren't like me, because like what's the point of meeting somebody who's exactly like me and thinks exactly like me? But at the same time, it's like a decision. Like you can maintain what your parents taught you. You can maintain the morals that they gave you, or the restrictions that they applied into your life and like what they built into you. Or you can just decide to go 180 because nobody's around, nobody's looking at you, and nobody's here to like go like keep you doing what they want you to do. So it's like an open field. Your parents aren't gonna like ground you or anything. Like they can't do anything to me anymore. Like they can't take away gas money or something. Like I have all the room to make my own decision. But I care too much about my family. So that's like a thing that opens up and you have to like battle with. And I'm not the type of person who like will completely go against my family, but like you know what my parents taught me, because I really love them. I think that they really taught me well. But there's always like the small things that you can like you have to find out for yourself what you think about, like what you believe in and what you choose to believe in. And so I don't think it's good to like base my whole being and identity around my work, but it's kind of what you fall into when you're not basing it off of how you relate to people or how valuable you are to people in your life, because none of those relationships are up here anymore. So it's kind of like this battle, like reminding myself that like it's not all about the work, and it's not all about like how creative I can be. It's all about like how I help people, how I like love people. And you kind of forget that because there's nobody here that I can like really love like that, like my friends, and nobody here to base my value off of in that way. Like that's one thing. Like yes, I'm away from people, and I could have this like crisis in identity. But at the same time, that's a really good thing. I could figure out myself without people and people's input, and also I could develop myself creatively without people trying to restrict me or tell me that something's weird, something doesn't look good. If you just continue going through life based like off of what people try to build you to be, then you miss out on a lot. And you're not really becoming your own person. So you have to go through like this trial section, this section where like you figure out who you are. So that's kind of where I'm at.